something I mentioned in the open, and I was about to go off on one, and then you corrected me and tried to keep the guardrails up and keep me on task, which is not always easy, is the umpiring in Monte Carlo it's like a dumpster fire, like an absolute dumpster fire, start to finish. Like, why do we not have electronic line calling? Has there yet been a player who came off? Like, people didn't even know the umpires were gone. And that's the best thing it could be. Like, they basically looped in the voices in Australia this year, and it was like Rebel Wilson calling the ball out and no one noticed. Like, that's a true story. Like, they looped it, and it was fine. Like, nothing lost. Like, progress happens. Stuff changes. Why would we, if we have the ability, why would we not want to get every call right? Like, well, there's a mark on clay. You can misread a mark. I've had millions of practices with pro players who see marks all the time, and you disagree on a mark. Like, wouldn't it be nice to at least have the confirmation bias or something to tell you to, like, kind of get on with it? Medvedev, as always, and I just, there's just a difference with Medvedev. Everyone's like, oh, he did 2 days in a row. He's just going off the umpire. Yeah, he was right both days, by the way.
Yeah, he was right.
Both days. And there is it's not all the same. If you're wrong and throwing a fit, like I love Rublev too, but he was wrong in Dubai. He went nuts, which I didn't, I don't know. It probably was an overextension, but he left himself exposed to a judgment of an umpire, but he was wrong. He was wrong about the actual call that he melted down about. Medvedev is kind of like right most of the time. Like, when he melts down, he's kind of right. And that should matter a little bit. It should matter. Like, if you imagine you being at work, being right about something, and then also getting dock pay, or also getting, being right, but also, like, you have to suffer the consequences if you're wrong. Like, you wouldn't go quietly.
I mean, the best part about all of it is when he said, "Why is that guy even wearing glasses?"
I don't know. I hope I wonder sometimes, like, do they make prescription windshields? Like, because otherwise it's not safe to drive. I'm just telling you.
His blow-ups are actually particularly funny.
And if you don't like them, that's fine. You can just turn it off the next time. You won't.
No.
You won't. Holger Rune had kind of like a tale of two. He went off on an umpire one day and was wrong about the call. And then the next day, he literally did like shadow puppets. Like, if you were to imitate a duck quack with your hand, for those only listening on audio, like your thumb goes into your other four fingers in rapid succession, he did that to the crowd. That.
Yeah, like, keep chatting. Like, he was taunting.
Nothing. And he got a warning. Hubie Hurkacz got a warning. The next person to be mad at Hubie Hurkacz will be the first. He got a warning, and the umpire's explanation was, oh, I felt like that was spillover from last point. No. There's no build up to a warning. It's either a warning or it's not. And he, like, it wasn't even it was crazy. And then the thing that's gotten me in trouble and taken up all my entire day today is then, like, I don't mind people freaking out. Like, I broke all types of stuff. I did all types of terrible behavioral things that I was later embarrassed about, but I also got warnings for pretty much all of them, right? And I'd walk off, and I can probably think of 5 times in my entire career, of which I got warnings all the time, of where I was like, I shouldn't have gotten one there. 99% of the time, I deserved a warning that came my way. And so I simply said on TC Live the other night, like, listen, if Corona, holy 2020, sorry. If Rune gets a warning for basically making, like, animal puppets with his hands, someone looking at the crowd repeatedly, clearly saying, shut the f up.
Who did that?
It doesn't matter who did it. I'll tell you who did it, but it doesn't matter, because my opinion would be the same. Like, I don't care if you do it. I'm more entertained if you do it. Like, I'm more entertained if someone's booing or if the crowd's into it. Like, I like it. It's human emotion. We're not robots. Some of us act like robots, but you're not on the inside. You're just not. And so I simply said that this was the other controversial statement I made, besides the crazy one that Emma Navarro is a better tennis player than rapper.
I mean, I still can't get over that one.
It's crazy. I know I shouldn't have said it.
Shouldn't have done it.
Damn it. The other crazy thing I said is that, listen, if Rona, why do I keep saying Rona?
I don't know.
Gosh, if Rune gets in trouble for making balloon animals with his hands, then it gets a warning. Then if someone looks at the crowd and in 2 different languages in the same sentence says, shut the f up, I feel like that should warrant a warning.
Who did that?
The greatest tennis player of all time.
Who?
Stop. Greatest male tennis player of all time. Don't. And so I'm literally I don't know what to tell a fan base if I said he should get a warning because he told the crowd loudly, clearly to shut the f up. And they're like, I don't care if he cusses. I'm like, that's fine. But like, that's also the rule. Like, precedent's been set for 50 years. Like, because you don't like the rule, he shouldn't have been like, I don't understand. I don't understand. It's just, it's illogical. It's nuts. It's the fact that that was the thing that got it going this week. Oh God, it's so annoying. Anyways, Novak is unbelievable. But I'm trying to like cover it because I'm scared of them.
He's still going.
Yeah, I'm scared of. I was scared of Lindsay for about 48 hours this week. I love Lindsay. I was a little scared of her. I'm kind of always scared. I just don't know if I say he should have gotten a warning for saying shut the f up because Runa got one for doing balloon animals. That's not weird to me. Is that weird?
It's up there with saying that people can't rap.
I didn't say she couldn't rap. I said she's a better tennis player than a rapper. I wouldn't dare say she couldn't rap. Oh my God, that would be, because the point of making rookies do embarrassing stuff is not so that they'll be embarrassed.
I mean, now we have to go into this. Let's just wrap the show.
All right.
Let's wrap the show.
Thanks for listening. This has been Served.